Hello Capricorns, welcome into Seasonal Throw. My name is Kathy. Welcome back if you're returning and welcome in if you're new. Your forecast for your birthday season, so happy birthday. And of course Capricorn birthday season is from December 21st until January 19th. Of course we had the new moon right before on the 19th. On the 21st we had the winter solstice. Sun came into Capricorn on that day. Venus is in Capricorn, so that's going to be a big influence in your life. Mercury came into Capricorn, or will be coming into Capricorn January 1st. And Mars is in Capricorn throughout the entire period. The new moon is also going to return, another new moon on the 18th of January. And that's right before the end of your season. There are also two Kazimis, January 6th and January 9th. So you're going to want to keep an eye on your birth chart. Let's get set. Judgment. Beautiful. Calling yourself up. Your higher sense of being is calling yourself up to rise to a higher vibration. Page of Swords. Beautiful, youthful truth, energy, getting clarity in your head, sticking your head up above the clouds and saying, hello, what is the truth? Bring me the truth. That's good stuff. And the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about illusions, delusions, fantasy options is the other thing. There are so many options when you start to tap in to this kind of vibration. Beautiful. You have Seven of Swords at the bottom, which is also strategic. If Five Swords, but leaving two behind, he doesn't need to. He's told his truth. And he's welcome to leave that behind and take the other Five Swords of intellect with him when he goes. It's strategic. It can also be self-sabotage. So just be mindful of where you are going with this. Are aligned by three different deacons. And depending on where you're born the first, second, or third deacon. And basically it's roughly 10 days of that season. So we'll go with the first deacon here. What does Capricorn need to know about the first deacon, the first 10 days of the cycle, where they're being awoken to a higher purpose, a higher sense of calling, a higher sense of duty, to purity. They see themselves on the other side, their light and their shadow. Beautiful. Nine of Pentacles. It is in the reverse, so you may need to look at quantum entanglement, all of those good things. Those are quick words for you to investigate in the first 10 days of your cycle. Swords is your second deacon, so it's the second third of your Capricorn season. You're beginning to get some clarity and not staying embroiled in the lower dimensions or the chaos of the 3D world. You're calling in your spirit guides. Beautiful. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. That is the truth. That is what you're knowing. You're calling in. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is the Daughter of the Swords. Nice feminine balanced energy along with the page. Beautiful. All right. The third deacon is the Seven of Cups. Some say it's the Seven Virtues. Again, the seven of Cups can be illusions, delusions, if you take exploring these cups a little too far, right? You have somebody veiled here. The veil is lifted right now, so that's your higher intuition. That's why you're maybe hearing the calling if you're not used to this kind of thing. It's a real thing. This time of the year, as the light begins to return, it's about training your mind. It's about looking at things objectively. It's not being caught up in the drama of the dimensions of the world. Okay, so the third deacon, is there anything that Capricorn needs to know about this? ways to avoid self-sabotage as they're going through the options. I'm being told stay in touch with your higher self, so get a routine of a great time to do it. Meditation, journaling, looking at the pros and cons. Believing in yourself is going to be the highest thing that you can do for yourself. And not that you are, many of us aren't an NBA basketball player, but if we put our mind to it and work towards that, we can probably dribble a ball pretty good. So being real about who you are and where your ceiling is, and when you start to train yourself, you can realize that ceiling can be expanded and pushed upon, right? But first we got to take those steps to do that. So that's very important. So third deacon, please, Spirit, one card that will help Capricorn understand their highest potential. Okay, beautiful. Justice. So you have judgment and you have justice. And justice is exactly what you want. So what you choose to focus on, the world is basically this three-dimensional world, the sword of truth, the infinite potential, the light, the shadow, bringing it all together, the colorful of your imagination, the chakras within your body, quantum physics. Quantum entanglement is the word for you. Justice, that's getting what you want in life. Judgment is you're heeding the call. Justice is kind of like, I want this on the fool's journey. I want this. And if you ignore it, or you get something that you don't want, and then the next major arcana after that is the Hangman, taking a look at that from a new perspective. Maybe I thought I was that NBA basketball player, and I was in a illusion about it, right? Judgment is like, the judgment is really being in touch with, you've had an opportunity now to be in touch. You get the synchronicity of the world, and you are now enlightened by that knowing, by that magic, by that, yeah, beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Father of Swords. So we saw the Mother of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords. This is all about truth, justice and judgment. The horn of Gabriel, the sword of truth coming down and pointing you right into the cosmic center point of it all. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is you have a lot to offer. You have come a long way in your life. This is how you're going to expand it, by having a look at not just the material, tangible things in your life, but letting that go a little bit and working more so on the inner landscape and leveling up within, so that you can call this into being in your birthday season. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. I hope that it helped. Feel free to leave a comment. If you have a question or anything, I will try to answer it or try to point you in a direction. I've given you a few things to consider for your birthday season. I want to say happy birthday to you. Thanks for being here. Until next time, take care. Sending you lots of love.